Welcome back, everyone, to Abraham Lincoln High School, South Shore versus Lincoln. I'm Peter Andrews, bringing you the action. And, of course, here are your play-by-play announcers, Willie Cofield and Nani Marr.
So I'm watching this game, right? We jumped right into it, and Nani made an observation that I'm watching her observation.
Yeah.
They make South Shore big. I mean, what are they feeding them boys? And where can we get a Sousson?
I don't need none of that. I want to stay little.
I said boys,
Oh.
right? Because I think Makai could use a sip of that.
Uh-huh.
Christian Marbury could use a sip of that.
Uh-huh.
Get Johnny Contact on
Johnny
that.
Contact
I
should
said
just
if that
get
man was
drunk
2
on
feet
it.
taller,
Exactly.
he'd be headed for the NBA
I'm
in
telling
a
you.
heartbeat.
So, yeah, if South Shore poses no other, ooh, big steal nearly from Christian Marbury. It goes back to South Shore. If they were smart, they would keep all of their passes above our heads. But we're playing smart, using our speed to our advantage. So here we go. Jakai. Big defensive push there. I kind of thought it was a foul. The foul wasn't called, but they're going to honor a walk.
We are expecting this game to get gritty.
Oh, yeah, big time. The last time we played South Shore, as Nani Marr pointed out during the JV game, we beat them by a buzzer beater at the very end of the game. Denzel Citron shot the two that won the game, so they're definitely coming to Lincoln for some payback. Jerry missed that three, back the other way. Here's Christian Marbury playing number 5. He's stripped. Marbury with a smart behind the back. Jerry doesn't finish the play, but it's gonna go the Lincoln way. So that's two missed opportunities on Jerry in a very short amount of time. He's gotta step it up. Timeout called by Abraham Lincoln. Coach Zay's eyebrows are together as Jerry approached. He's not happy with Jerry's performance.
And also, I don't know if you guys can see,
Talk.
but Daniel, I think that's the name, transferred from our school to South Shore.
Oh, do you see Daniel? Danil. Right?
My bad.
Danil. But yes, I noticed that a past JV player has crossed over to the purple and gold.
I was like, Clara, ain't that the boy that we seen on the bus? She was like, yeah. I was like, he used to go to our school, right? Yeah.
So now we're in this game, and there was a player on South Shore that you had done some sports journalism and found out that they're playing with this new league. So when you get an opportunity, tell us about that new league. And then that individual that moved over to that new league. Well, let's go back to this game. Marbury shots the 3. It doesn't drop. Makai. So here's number 5. Legree. To 21. So
Mari back to
if we can keep South Shore out the paint, we got a game. Big number 21 shoots over Makai. Shamari Mitchell. Here's Mr. 1000. Dumps out to Jakai. Well, that's actually Jerry. Mr. 1000 to Jerry. Back to Mr. 1000, and they are all over Ethan because they know the deal. Ethan shoots. No bueno. We're back the other way.
Scouting report is in on Ethan Austin.
I'm telling you. Great defense by Lincoln.
What does that mean?
I'm just looking for the score.
What'd you say?
Saying the scouting report is in means that they've heard who our top players are, who our players to watch are.
So we're going to throw some context clues out to you. A scout, you know what a scout is from droning, right? So a scouting report would be a report about each player on the opposite team and how they play and how they're going to be a threat to you. So the scouting report on Ethan should state that he's a big-time scorer, so if he's got the ball, you better stop him from scoring. Here's Makai, who I would say is a threat when he drives the ball. So a scouting report about Makai would be keep him out of the paint because he can drive. And here you see, true to form, they're using number 21 to keep him out of the paint.
Coach Matos is very aware of our team getting scouted. That's why these games are hidden on YouTube after the stream.
So if you guys want to know why you can't grab a Lincoln basketball game for the boys 2 days after it plays, there's your answer.
I almost look forward to the end of the season just so I can put them all back up. Start letting people actually watch our team.
That's right. So here's Makai on the inbound. My guy to Mr. 1000. There he goes. No good. Makai to Jerry. Trying to see where Lincoln is trying to go with this ball. Staying away from the paint. And they're going to call that on Makai. Makai was the last one dribbling. Makes perfect sense that it would be called out on him. We're going back the other way. So because of their height, I believe that Lincoln is afraid to go in the paint too much. So here's Jerry. Call for the walk. Nice job. Nice job by Jerry creating the charge, which made that player slip into not wanting to charge Jerry and caused him to walk. That's basketball IQ. Here's Christian Marbury. Ethan, bang. So Ethan finding his shooting touch.
That is only the third basket of the game.
No
from either
foul?
side.
Wow, I thought I saw a foul, but they're going to call that out of bounds. And yes, to Mr. Andrus' point, very low scoring quarter.
Okay, going back to what Mr. Cofield said, not very such a threat to us last year, but he was about the biggest person on South Shore. 6'10", Asher Elson. Overtime is a new sports league aimed globally at the next generation of sports fans and athletes. Overtime launched the Overtime Elite Basketball League in 2021 for American and international basketball players between the ages of 16 and 20. Players receive a minimum salary of $100,000 annually
16.
as a
You're 16 and 20. All right, I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
As a bonus, players can also choose a scholarship option and maintain college eligibility.
If you 16 and you good enough to play for overtime, over team, over league, go get your $100,000. That's all I'm saying. Make sure that you still get your diploma, but get your $100,000. And Asher has moved to this league.
Yes, if I'm right.
I hear that.
I think I seen an overtime.
I hear that. Somebody, hey, eat that. Look, I want to eat that.
No. We'll finish this season.
That's right.
Then tell them about it.
Right. So here is South Shore shooting foul shots. Lincoln up by 3.
Every basket is going to be a struggle for both these squads tonight.
I definitely see that. Let's go cheerleaders. Oh, there's that psych, you not fine. I love that cheer.
This is Caden, number 24 on South Shore.
Caden is another really tall one. So using size to their advantage in a trap makes a lot of sense. Here's Makai. He shoots. No good. Back the other way.
At least it's not an air ball.
At least it's not an air ball. Here's Makai on number 5. Makai strong. Makai strong. He's trying to back Makai down, and it ain't happening. He backdoors to number 24. But shout out to my guy. My guy is no weakling. I would have given Paul that ball, but shout out to Ethan, Mr. 1000, taking care of business. 2-point lead. Lincoln, number 11, moved without the ball too quickly. South Shore mistake. Let's see if we capitalize. Here's my guy Makai to Osteen. Mr. 1000, ooh, and dribbles himself out of a possession. So timeout call. I do have a replay on deck, maybe 2. Here's Ethan for 3. Bang.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
And that's exactly what they're worried about. That's exactly what their scouting report should tell them. That if that guy gets to his spots and he's got the ball and some space.
That he's sunk 2 of them, right? That was
the second one. That's right. And that is against that last game that we all admitted was uncharacteristically a low scorer for Ethan. He really didn't find his rhythm. So let's see if that was just a moment in time and he can collect himself and have a better game this one. Already off to a decent start. But I think that we are spoiled because his night where he made 1,000 points, I mean, he just went on a string. I mean, he just went crazy that night. So we can't expect that Ethan every night.
No.
Right?
You know what? Yes, I can.
That's what I was looking for.
Yes, I can.
Argue that.
We have said that this team has shown us any given game. They've got the pieces. They just have to put them together. And Ethan is one of those pieces.
I cannot deny you there, right? I know that we are talking about high school basketball players, but even in the professional capacity, they don't get a pass. Right? I've never heard myself say, oh, well, Allen Iverson can have a bad game tonight. No. If
you're on the court, everybody watching is expecting you to perform.
That's right.
At the best level that they know you're capable.
That's right. So speaking of at the best level, I would say that Denzel had the best game that I've ever watched him play last game. Off to the races. Ethan dives to the ground. So, again, Denzel had the best game I've seen him play last game. He's out there on the floor. Let's see if he makes another game his game. Nice defense. Nice defense. Ethan couldn't keep his hands on it. And it's going back the South Shore way. But it looks like our boys see the cookie jar open. And we're going for it. Nice rebound by Denzel. That's the Denzel I like to see. When Denzel is in full cowl, he gives me David Robinson, for those of you that remember David Robinson. 3, no good.
The AP of guidance at Abraham Lincoln.
No, the Admiral of the San Antonio Spurs. They're going to give that to Lincoln, to South Shore? No, good. That's Lincoln's ball. So Makai on the inbound to Marbury. Denzel. Oh, good pickup on that pass. Ethan. And that's his spot. Let's see if I kept that. That's his spot, right? Top of the key, foul line, and at the left of the foul line. Oh, I thought that was going to be a nice interception from our guys. South Shore pulled that off. Here's Denzel. Number 21 got a piece of that. Thought I heard a whistle. It's going to be South Shore's ball. Not really sure what the call is. And we are in Trap City. We are in Trap City. You see him. Oh, and there was a foul? Yep.
I don't even care. It looked cool. You see that block?
Yeah.
That ball was going towards the net, and then it just took a hard left at Albuquerque.
I'm telling you. So it looks like Makai is going to get the minutes that Makai deserves. I've noticed that he hasn't been in for a while, but he was suffering with an ankle injury, so it looks like he's feeling good. I was hoping that Jiggy Sanders was going to be around this game, but it looks like that's going to be next game. Johnny Contact just checked in for Denzel, which says so much about Johnny Contact that you can let him out. Let Denzel out, who's got Johnny by at least a foot or two. That's how good his defense is. That Johnny can hold down the same guy that Denzel can.
We mentioned the height of this South Shore team.
That's right. 30 seconds left. Johnny Contact with the speed to Christian Marbury. Holding on to the ball. 13 seconds
off.
left. Makai. What was the call? White 13, blocking foul. That's Christian Marbury.
He didn't plant that screen. He checked him. It only works when you don't get caught.
Right. Oh, nice job, Johnny. Oh. Okay. Way to dodge that one, cheerleaders.
And one of our cameramen.
What about, so he's really getting that on-the-job training right there.
Shout out to Levinsky for not dying.
So that was a quarter. I don't.
Okay.
Okay, talk to me.
Not anymore.
Right.
Talk to us.
So that was a quarter.
I couldn't hear myself. That's how I was so lost.
The last time you took your headset off, I clicked that mute button.
Yeah, that was a quarter. Like I also know how to feel about it. We weren't very effective. They weren't very effective either. They have the height advantage, and we haven't really seen them take advantage of that in a big way. They haven't played up top. I haven't seen any dunks, right? I haven't seen them take full advantage of being taller than every player we have. I think that trying to throw high passes with Denzel and Ethan around, even with Johnny Contact, because he has such a high vertical leap, is not a good idea. So South Shore, to me, is playing pretty conservatively based on having a height advantage.
Are you guys ready for Thursday?
Senior night. Curtis.
Oh, for them. For Lincoln's boys. Because I'm thinking senior night for the girls, but that's in the daytime.
That's Saturday.
Yeah. I don't know if our audience knows, and it probably doesn't strike our audience the way it strikes us here at Lincoln. But that means Amari Gaskin will be here, but will be wearing Curtis colors.
I don't know if that's for sure because he just got there.
Oh, he got there to play basketball.
Yeah, but I don't. It doesn't work like that. Yeah.
He will at least, so he'll be here.
He'll be. Hopefully he'll be here.
Right.
But
in Curtis colors.
Yeah.
We gotta meet him on the court next year.
That's scary.
Yes. Because if you ask me, that kid was slated to be an Ethan equivalent, right? That kid was slated to be the next big shooter, right? We didn't have Wayhow. I was excited to see Wayhow turn over. Wayhow didn't come to varsity. He left. So the next logical person to be our shooting weapon was Amari Gaskin. Losing Amari Gaskin during the junior year when he was not as active to meet him senior year at a school that appreciates him as being a shooter. And then what does our varsity team look like next year? Johnny Contact, Christian Marbury.
Still a lot of offensive threats.
Right? We got 2, right? But I wouldn't call either of them shooters. Christian definitely has a command of point guard and handle. I wouldn't say that he's a shooter. I certainly wouldn't call Johnny Contact a shooter. Johnny is a driver. He's a point guard all day. So as shooters go, I don't know that we have a replacement shooter when we lose Ethan, right? Even Denzel has a decent shot here and there, right, that shows up. So we definitely will be tasking Christian to shoot a lot more, to be a lot more accurate. And I am looking forward to seeing, how well Amari may do in his career, end of his career at Staten Island, because I live on Staten Island. I still got to rep some Staten Island love.
I just hope they have a streaming
just
program
started
wherever he
living on
goes
the
so we
island.
can watch him.
They definitely don't. We're still the best in the business there, Andres. You're still the man, buddy. So here we go in quarter 2. Christian Marbury with the ball. Mr. 1000. Jerry drives and gets the lucky bounce. Lincoln up 12-9. Jerry has to grab that rebound. He has to grab that rebound. He cannot just slap that rebound. He needs to grab that rebound. Okay, food debate. Hangry Joe's or Popeyes?
Hangry.
All day?
Hangry all day.
Easy win?
Easy.
Low difficulty?
Nope.
I agree. I can't even argue you there.
Popeyes, I don't know. Popeyes fell off.
They
Real bad.
absolutely did.
Real bad.
Or I don't know that they fell off as much as they didn't step up.
They fell
right?
off.
The chicken sandwich was banging, and then they didn't come up with anything new. They didn't come up with the next thing.
They came up with a mozzarella cheese with bacon on it.
That's not going to do it. That blackened chicken sandwich wasn't so bad, though. It was all right. Here's Christian.
Last time I got Popeyes, it was hair in my food. I never ate Popeyes again.
Yuckers. Denzel touched the line. I watched his foot on there. It's going to be South Shore's ball. Honest mistake there if you have ever come to a Lincoln game. So here's South Shore. Kind of struggling to get half court if you ask me. Here we go. Across the plane. 32-5. Ooh, I saw a foul there. I definitely saw a foul there. They're going to call it out of bounds on Lincoln. But even if it wasn't out of bounds on Lincoln, it was kind of a clear foul from Denzel. Here's number 5 on the inbound, Legree. So, a lot of physical touch, a lot of physical play down there.
Everybody look angry here.
So it looks like that call went on South Shore.
Yeah, it was on number 11.
And we're heading back to Lincoln Way. That was on Christian Ettinen. So he's actually been assigned to Ethan Osteen this game. Ethan working number 11, Christian, trying to see if he'll get open. Christian drives. Beautiful layup by Christian. Wow. That's a version of this kid I love. Here's number 5, shoots, long ball. Johnny Contact with the rebound, and he's off to the races. Beautiful pass, Jerry, you gotta be ready. Jerry, you gotta be ready. Especially when Johnny Contact is down there, you gotta be ready.
Play that replay.
Let's play that replay.
I want to watch that again.
I'm telling you. So Christian, beautiful drive, reverse down there. No foul. I would have called a foul there. There was some contact. So here we are. LaCree. He tried to go up top, and Ethan said, not in my house. So number 21, Shamari Mitchell, is going to shoot some foul shots.
All right, I have a complaint about our Lincoln team.
Talk to us.
We don't set the pace in our games. We follow the pace of whoever's come into our house and how they're playing.
We've watched that the last 2 games. That's right.
I'd say even more than that. The Jefferson game, we matched their pace. It's why it was such a close and exciting game.
You are so right that I bear the question, what is our pace?
I couldn't tell you.
Right.
Because our pace depends so much on who comes in and how we're playing them.
We are counterpunchers.
Yeah, that we're not coming in and playing our own game until we see how the other team is playing theirs.
And as I got on my rant maybe a couple of games ago, the Ethan show, right? If there's any pace, it's Ethan's pace, right? And if Ethan doesn't have a pace, I argue that we might be in trouble. Uh-oh, nice ball movement from South Shore. And not enough defense on our end. Quick and easy shot for South Shore. Way to be patient, South Shore. We're up by 3. A lot of movement without the ball, which is something that I love. They left Ethan alone, and he'll float it on you every time.
And it's just, I think to myself, I'm certain the coaches have a pace that they expect us to come into every game with.
Absolutely.
So I wonder where the execution gets lost.
Well,
that we never seem to play to the level that we know we should be coming in at.
And I can also imagine that because we spend most of our games behind, we can't set a pace because we're playing catch-up too often. So here we are actually ahead. Oh, nice, Christian. It didn't take, but nice move. Using his hand to clear out a little bit and create some space. Here's LaGree and one. But yeah, we spend so much time behind that we're always counterpunching that, like I said, I wonder what our pace is. Are we a fast break team, or are we a set up and move the ball around in a play team? I don't know, Mr. Andrews. Great question.
Someday I'm going to know enough about basketball. I'm going to answer this.
That makes both of us.
You're getting
That
there.
makes both of us. I don't know. I'm waiting for the Olympics.
I think that if Coach Zay had anything to say about it, he would rather us be a fast break team. He likes to play faster, whereas a lot of Coach Matos' plays seem to set up on the other side of the court. Wow, they just let Ethan right in, and it was a foul called on, is that 23?
5.
And I wonder if that adds a little to our pacing conundrum, having 2 strong coaches with just 2 very different styles in how they want you to play from set piece to set piece.
No, I can say this with confidence. Zay always will surrender to whatever Coach Matos' scheme is, as she's the head coach,
course.
right? Well, you do find certain circumstances where she goes, hey, Zay, what do you think?
Yeah, but I'm imagining just in a practice.
True.
One coach says, okay, let's run it this way. And then you run your next drill, and it's the other coach who says, okay, now run it this way. Not that they're contradicting, just that
but different
you're
pace.
getting 2 different experiences.
I hear that.
And then when you do come into game time, where are you?
Right. What's more comfortable for our team? I can hear that.
Yeah, not even which one are you being told to do,
Right.
but which one does
Feels
your
good.
team
Yep.
mesh with?
Yep. So that's going to be Lincoln's ball out on South Shore. We are winning this game but I feel like we're doing it by the skin of our teeth and just capitalizing on the mistakes that we can capitalize on. We're not pulling ahead. Ooh, what a pass by Ethan. Paul couldn't finish it, but he saves it, and it's going back the South Shore way. Not enough defense by Denzel there. He certainly could have stopped that play. Here's Christian to Paul. That's the Christian I like to see.
I love that finish, too.
Yes, that is point guard energy. Basketball IQ energy. Knowing where your players are, knowing where the ball should be, and putting it there at the right time. And then Paul, way to finish, buddy. I cannot stress enough, slowly but surely, Jakai is becoming a pivotal part of this squad. There he is again. There he is again. Oh, that was a pass to Makai all day, right?
Yep.
We saw it. I almost expected a behind the back.
Christian saw daylight and he thought this was his.
And that was a behind the back pass to Makai all day. But I love that Makai is like, yo, man, shake it off. Shake it off.
Too many hoof beats around, you know. You had your teammate right next to you. You're not sure whether it's the teammate or the defender that's on top of you.
That's right. Here's Legree to number 1, Greaves. Stolen. Gets it to Christian. Christian didn't see Denzel, but smart of him. I think he did, but saw number 24 over there, and 24 is very long. Christian with the shot. No good. 1 minute, 46 seconds left in this game. Legree calling for the screen. He gets it. Paul's up. No shot there. Ethan on number 11. Nice. Nice. Paul couldn't finish it, but that was one heck of a layup he tried. Beautiful defense by Denzel to make that stop. Wide open. Christian does not hit that. We're going back the other way. It was a lot of Lincoln jerseys. That should have been our rebound. Here's Legree. Defense on Denzel. Denzel called for the foul.
And finally, here's the fast pace.
There's the fact, but you're not finishing, right? 2 times. So to your point, if our pace is fast-paced, you guys got to finish these layups in the fast break. Because we're actually more productive when we fast break.
Johnny came in for somebody.
Makai.
Okay.
Good eye. 58 seconds left. Absolutely the last point of the quarter. Last point of the half. Or rather, last few points of the half. Nice ball movement by South Shore. Ends in 2 points. 38 seconds. Three-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. We've got to shoot a ball. We've got to shoot a ball. He does not have the shot clock. We've got to shoot a ball. It's up. No good. So 5.1 seconds left. No shot clock. Ooh, and they found Ethan in three-point range.
That's 4 shots?
That's 3.
Oh. So what is it? 4 shots is when it goes in?
If it goes in, he gets
Okay,
one
okay, okay.
extra
Gets
shot,
1 extra, and that's
which
4
could
points.
make it 4 points.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
But there is no situation where you'll actually get 4 foul shots.
What would have to happen? He shoots 2 on the second one. One of those guys put their foot on the line, and then you got to take that shot over again. So that's 3 shots, and then they do a violation again, and that's 4. That's the only scenario.
Yep.
And that's
Okay.
just crazy.
Okay, I understand.
They do that 4 times. I think the coach says we quit.
I understand.
One more shot.
Because by the second time, you're pulling that player out.
Oh, my
That's-
God. Pulling you out,
Get your
dude.
foot off the line.
Exactly. And go home.
Have some discipline.
So here we go. One more shot.
They're free.
That's a 5-point lead going into the half. And that is going to bring us to halftime. So we've got some programming for you guys, and we'll be back with our guest commentator, King Kimsey.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole.
Let me give you one piece of advice. Be honest. He knows more than you can imagine.
Do you believe in fate?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. But there's something wrong. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad.
Half of our missed shots had made it.
Oh, what? Gotta get it out. Nice job, Naj. Nice job, Naj. Great defense. Ariel, 1-2 punch. Bang. Bang. So that they feel that you guys are working together. Beautiful. Nice bounce pass to Naj.
Oh, they could put about 75% less effort in.
No. Uh-oh. They're going to let Ariel.
In its nearly 100-year history, Abraham Lincoln High School in Brooklyn, New York, has produced many illustrious alumni, including world-renowned writers Arthur Miller and Joseph Heller, actors Harvey Keitel and Louis Gossett Jr., singer-songwriter and philanthropist Neil Diamond, as well as 3 Nobel laureates in science. And now, there's Nina. Nina was found in the backwoods of Virginia, scared and alone. She was just 3 months old. After rescuing her, our Virginia shelter partner contacted us, and in no time at all, Nina arrived on our Long Island campus as part of our National Humane Relocation Program. Right from the start, we saw that she had tremendous academic potential, so it was inevitable that she would become a North Shore Animal League America Mudagrees school dog. That was 7 years ago. Today, Nina is a beloved member of the Lincoln community.
Nina is the sweetest and most gentle dog. She adds so much to Lincoln just by being herself. She builds a sense of belonging, helps students in crisis, and teaches us loving kindness. She also raises awareness of shelter pets and connects students with a worthy cause, helping them develop a sense of responsibility to care about something beyond themselves and to advocate for animals. Students feel like, this is our Nina. This is our school.
Nina is one of more than 140 Mudagrees school dogs worldwide, teaching students from pre-K through high school, and they're all part of the Mudagrees curriculum. Most of these precious pups were saved from euthanasia because of our leadership in the no-kill shelter movement. Developed by Yale University and Animal League America, the Mudagrees curriculum is a unique social and emotional learning program It uses the natural affinity between children and animals to teach skills that help kids develop emotional intelligence, skills like empathy, resiliency, and self-confidence, to succeed academically, and at the same time, nurture their connection to animals. The curriculum is now in more than 5,000 schools and libraries in all 50 states and around the world, from Austria to Bosnia to Morocco. Not surprisingly, the program gets kids involved with their local shelters, where they discover that people of any age have the power to affect change and save lives. Cats are a part of the Mud Agrees movement too. This year, we introduced the Mud Agrees School Cat Foster Program, which matches a cat with a high school to provide the kitty with socialization and veterinary care until adoption. It's met with great success in Puerto Rico and at our Adirondack Adoption Center. A school dog, on the other hand, is adopted by a faculty member or administrator, attends school daily, and becomes part of the school community. School dogs are the furry embodiment of the curriculum and its lessons in kindness and compassion. In June, for example, Nina needed surgery on her right hind leg. Thankfully, she's recovering beautifully. Her schoolmates rallied around her, posting get well messages on her student-run Instagram account and learning yet another lesson in empathy. Besides Nina, Lincoln has another connection to Animal League America. With an enrollment of more than 2,000, Lincoln offers many unique learning opportunities, including a course in veterinary science that features an internship on our Long Island campus. Lincoln also participates in our Global Mud Agrees Student Ambassadors Program, which boasts 250 ambassadors worldwide. Ambassadors take leadership roles in their schools and communities, working with other students and adults on projects that create awareness and generate adoptions. This year, there are 15 busy ambassadors at Lincoln, and they all dote on Nina. So she's in no hurry to graduate and join the school's famous alumni. And who can blame her? She already has the best canine career in the world. Lincoln's motto, Many Nations, One Pulse, reflects its commitment to diversity and its welcoming heart. And at the center of that heart is a charming, snaggle-toothed mud agree named Nina, a very good and very loved dog.
Athletics in high school is extremely important, but even more so here at Lincoln High School. It's become an amazing culture here at Lincoln High School, because when that bell rings at 2:30 or 3:30 and a lot of kids are leaving to go home, you see a whole community of student athletes going the opposite way, whether it's to the field or to the tennis courts or to the weight room. And even watching those kids, walking back, creating conversations and community and friends and memories for the rest of their life. You're not gonna remember who was in your Spanish class. Sorry, Ms. Barnick, Spanish teacher. But you're gonna remember who was sitting next to you in the locker room or that day at practice. Those are the memories you remember. We consider ourselves a program here at Lincoln High School, the football team, which means that we don't just meet on August 18th and then when the season's over, see you next year in August again. We do homework together, we work out together, we take trips together, we do community events together. So in 4 years, we spent at least 2 to 3 hours a day, 4 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week together. And these are family members, they're not just classmates.
My name is Joe DeSiena. I coach the quarterbacks and call the offense on the varsity football team at Abraham Lincoln High School. The expectations for the upcoming year are simple. We want to put together a championship quality football program that may or may not win a championship, but we're not going to not win because we're unprepared. We want guys that are willing to come to work every day, fall in love with their teammates, learn how to prepare and get better at what they love to do, and go out on the field and compete, being prepared and ready to compete at the top level in New York City.
Yeah, my name is Coach Tomlin. I'm the junior varsity receivers and defensive back coach. I have one expectation, and that's for you to give 100%, 100% of the time.
Hello, my name is Paul Litvak. I am the wide receiver coach as well as the special teams coordinator here. Some of my expectations include having fun, playing together, and winning a championship here.
Hi, I'm Coach Elio. I'm the head junior varsity football coach here. I coach every position that has to be coached on a daily basis. My expectations for this upcoming season is 1, a good season, 2, getting every student athlete in prepared for varsity for their future, because we're a program.
I have a soft spot for high school football, and I think what I like about it is that students have to work so hard in practice that it reflects life. in that a lot of life is preparation. And I love the way football reminds us of that.
So when I took over this program over 20 years ago, all I kept focusing on was if you build it, they will come. So our priority was basically like putting on a new field with lights. So that was our first project. Then it went to, getting a new softball field, getting new tennis courts, then upgrading the gym floors. So it was just constant. Like I love to see the kids' reactions on every time we got something that was new. So I feel like the kids it empowers the kids to say, hey, I go to Lincoln, I'm proud to be where I am. And it gave them a safe haven, like a second home. So if the kids don't want to go home, hey, you could go outside and sit in the bleachers. You could go on the track. You could work out with your friends. So the more that we just kept doing that and seeing the reaction and the feedback that we got, knowing that the kids started coming here because of the facilities that we had. And by the way, we were one of the first high schools that had lights to play night games. And then, of course, it trickled down that everybody else wanted to follow us. So once we saw the reaction of the student athletes and the coaching staff, because a lot of the coaches kind of stay here, they don't really leave, which helps to build a better program. We just kept on focusing on, hey, this is what, every year I just had a different project to work on. So, if you look around and you see what we have done, a lot of the facilities are kind of upgraded and it's more modern. And the next project that we are working on is once I saw that the field kind of needed the field needed to be upgraded, we actually just said,
To this South Shore varsity versus South Shore rail splitters. We're doing pretty well. We're up by 5. It's been a game. I think that we could be doing a bit better, but we've been fighting to stay competitive, and we've been doing just that. Now that's a better look. Love that pass out to Ethan over to Jerry. So here we go, full court press. Oh, they deciding that they're gonna play above the rim.
I mean, that was a nice looking pass.
It sure was. And as I said, I have yet to see, up until just now, South Shore take full advantage of the fact that they're taller than us. You guys play above the rim. Took an opportunity to do that. But of course, after Ethan and Jerry came together for a beautiful play. So he missed the foul shot, and we're going back the other way. Here's Christian Marbury. Whoa, what a move, Christian. I need to see that again. I don't want you guys to miss too much of this basketball, but it's almost like he scoop delivered that ball right into the rim. Nice job, nice maneuver there. Here's number 1 with his own. Whoa, and yep, South Shore is starting to play above the rim. Number 21 with a commanding dunk just now. Here's Mackay. And it bounced off of a foot. And yeah, arguing with the ref, but that was in fact kickball. It was one of those weird, awkward kickball moments. But it's Lincoln's ball. Ethan dribbling back out, kicks it to Jerry. Jerry for 3, and it's good. Oh, Lincoln's heating up. 24, heavy defense, defended by Jerry. Nice, he gets the lucky bounce. And we're going back the Lincoln way. 33-26, Lincoln up. Ethan missed. I would have liked that to go back out to Paul. Here's number 11. So if you ask me, Paul's got to learn how to take the charge. If he stopped moving his feet and just took the charge instead of bouncing off of him for contact, that would have been our ball. And I'm pretty sure Christian was telling him exactly that. So I think I got a replay here while we're waiting for this foul shot to happen.
Oh, it's that Christian
it's
scoop.
which I can watch twice. It's all right. It's a great play. But Paul's going to check out. Denzel's going to check in. And just based on that last play, that makes a lot of sense. Denzel's really, really good at taking a charge. And I believe that the move to make on that last play was a charge to be taken. Miss. Marbury with the rebound.
Makes the foul worth it, I guess.
Sure does. Here's Jerry driving. Had that extra bounce, but he really shouldn't have went for that windup. He would have went straight up, and he would have had the hand time to do it. Now we're going back the South Shore way. Bounces out of bounds, and it's going to go off of Denzel. Right? Sometimes that extra move in the air, not necessary. Go straight up. Stephon Marbury in the building. Got our star celebrity player, alumni, checking out his nephew. Christian drives, gives it to Ethan. Ethan looking around, surveying. Ethan up top, straight in, miss on a layup. Here's number one, bringing it down for South Shore. Looks like it gets broken up. Christian saves it. Mackay, take it easy, and it's good. And I saw a foul that they didn't call on number 5. But it is okay. We will take the points. So here's number one. Back and forth. 21 with it. Here's 24. Greaves to LeGray. Caden. Back to LeGray. Over to Greaves. Greaves shoots. No bueno. Wow. He ripped that right out of the air from Denzel for the putback. It's a 3-point game. Christian with the stop and go. Nice move, Christian. And he's going off right now. LeGray and Greaves bringing it down on hot potato. Here's 24, couldn't keep his hands on the ball. Little deep pass. And that's gonna be Lincoln's ball. Nice body placement by Jerry to stand in front of 11 and not allow him to retrieve it. Heads up basketball right there. So here's Denzel into Ethan. 5-point lead. And it's a call on 11. And if Ethan's strategy is to get 11 into foul trouble just to slow down his defense and decelerate some of his aggression on defense, that's very, very smart. Because if you put him in foul trouble and you allow Ethan the room he needs to start shooting, oh, that's quicksand for South Shore. So 11 just checked out. Christian, no bueno. Full court press by Abraham Lincoln. Nice moves by 21, but it doesn't drop. And he called out of bounds. Good eye ref, and I mean, it was an immediate call too. He didn't waste any time. Here's LeGray on the inbound to 24. Quick move on Denzel, doesn't drop. Christian grabs that rebound. We're going back the other way. Nice move by Denzel to help create some separation. Makai to Jerry. It doesn't fall. Makai with the rebound.
See that one-arm catch as he was in the air?
Yeah.
That was
wide
receiver style.
Yeah, I can't say it enough. Makai is a strong guy. He really, really is. It shows up when it shows up. But loving the time that he's getting, loving the game that he's playing. His defense is definitely credited to the way this score is looking. Ethan got room. Puts it on LeGray. Definitely a foul called on LeGray. Yeah, big time, big time. So Ethan creating some desperation defense for South Shore. They're making some mistakes, racking up on team fouls. We'll be at the line in no time. Ethan. Bang! Let's see that one more time. Let's see that one more again. And I mean, nice and easy, too. Nice and easy. So here's South Shore, 8 points down. Will they answer? Christian, great defense, breaking things up. Christian has really been showing up. Andrus, in a minute, I'm going to ask you how class has been. Have you seen him yet?
Oh, it's been a week or so.
Gotcha. Makai for three. Bang! So Christian hasn't gone back to class because it's been tested.
Yeah, we've had that Regents week, so I haven't had him in class since around the 17th.
Yes.
That was our last day of actual classes.
Okay. We make sure we circle back to Christian and see how he's feeling about his defense, which he has certainly stepped up since that day. So 9-point lead, right? If you watch basketball, if you watch Lincoln Media basketball, you know a 9-point lead is literally zero reason to be confident in this game. Abraham Lincoln's got to play to the last second. Ethan almost with a steal. A lot of great ball movement by South Shore. Denzel with a commanding rebound. It's over to Ethan.
Oh, that pass.
To Makai. No good. Makai was feeling himself on that one a little too much.
I just love that pass forward.
Right?
That was
right. Good heads up. We thought he should take it. Ethan, smarter than that, kicked it out to Makai.
Yeah, the defense read it well. They got there in time, but if they had been half a step slower,
oh, he took that up
two.
top. Absolutely. He dunks that if they were that much slower. 58 seconds left in this quarter. Beautiful chicken strip by Abraham Lincoln. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Lincoln's ball. I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. And Christian's family scream to him, one more level of defense. You got one more level of defense. And out there in YouTube world, Christian Martin, let's watch Christian show us if he's got that one more level. Matter of fact, in case you don't know who we're talking about, it's number 13. So I want you guys to watch number 13 to see if that defense steps up, because it certainly has since the beginning of the season.
Absolutely. It's improved every single game. We've mentioned in, I think, the E-Hall game, it had been a running gag with his friends in class. They were ragging on him for the lack of defense that he was showing in some of the earlier games this season. And he took it personally. He made sure, like, I'm going to show you on the court,
so much
this is not an issue.
So much so, I feel like he's watched these games, and he barely talks to me now. I guess he doesn't like what I had to say. And speaking of which, right? So, Mr. Andrus, I want to ask you an interesting question. Because Lincoln Media streams our games at the level that we stream them at, is it a tool for our players to watch themselves after these games to see if they made any mistakes?
100%. If these players aren't going home and rewatching the film I don't know why you're calling yourselves basketball players.
And I love that you made that statement exactly, right? That's what separates a player from some guy who likes a pickup game every so often, right? You've got to watch your game. You've got to watch your errors. That's the only way to become a better player. If you're not going to watch the kind of game that you play, right, then just go to pickup games, right? Because it doesn't matter. What you did last game doesn't matter if you're not going to watch yourself. So be a critic of yourself. Make sure that you get these games. Go on Miss Ebed's Facebook. Go to Mr. Andrus. Talk to him about getting that link and watch yourself play basketball to improve. So here we are, back in this quarter. 45 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I know we hide them from the public, but the players all have access from their coaches. And as soon as the season's over, these games will be live for everybody to see.
And then I will say this. I can't say yay or nay if varsity watches themselves. Sometimes I can almost guess that they do just because of how they've improved the next game. But JV, you guys ain't watching these games. You ain't got to tell me. I knows. You can't be. So great ball movement. Here's Denzel for three. Don't leave that guy alone. He can hit those. Makai, there was a foul just now on number 1 to Makai's hand. No call. 23 seconds left in this quarter. No shot clock.
Christian's like, I don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything. Ethan steps back. Doesn't drop. Oh, and Makai with the near chicken strip at the end of that quarter. And that's the kind of defense that I love to see Makai give. So here we are, entering this last and final quarter. Okay, 8 minutes left. And again, if you watch Lincoln basketball, do not be on your couch celebrating right now. Anything can happen.
Yeah, Lincoln outscored them by 7 points in that quarter. We
Okay.
came in with a 5-point lead. Now it's 12. So plenty
Very
of
good quarter.
positive to come away with
Absolutely.
on that. We were critical in the first half of the game, talking about Lincoln not really having its own pace, being
Right.
very reactive.
Right.
But you can see that now that they came in with that lead,
Yep.
they very much had a pace.
Yes.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do.
Now.
They knew when to slow it down.
Yes.
Watch Christian just hold that ball for 6 or 7 seconds there.
Absolutely.
Knowing there is no rush here.
Absolutely.
The pace is going to slow down because it's our pace. It's our game.
Now, arguably, right, we've said it. Are we still at Ethan's pace, though? I would say we are living Ethan's pace. Ethan stepped up this third quarter in a big way, right? And everyone stepped up with him. But to your point, Christian is doing something this game.
Yeah.
He's creating some momentum himself this game. He's been doing a couple of plays. He made a couple of stops. His defense has stepped up. Some of his really awesome layups have created a momentum circumstance. So I have to say, I got to credit Christian to some of this momentum today.
And absolutely, when you have those, your number 2 and 3 and 4 tier players that start drawing more defenders because they're drawing that attention.
That's right.
It opens the game up for the entire rest of the squad.
That's right. And Makai, when Makai is clicking on all cylinders defensively, this team does definitely look different. It definitely does. If we can get Denzel rebounding as hard as he was the very last game, I mean, we're looking at a championship contender team here. Number 24 definitely had a piece of that shot from Jerry. Uh-oh. So had he not broken that up, they were going up top, and that was a momentum shift. So way to stop that dunk. Timeout called by Lincoln because I'm sure Coach saw it already. The momentum was about to shift. So, of course, we called out a varsity player on South Shore that played junior varsity for Lincoln last year. His name is Danil. Wonderful kid, right? This is not about to be what you think it is. But. This is a competitive sport. Okay? It is a competitive sport. And it must be said that when he walked in, rocking the purple and yellow, there was some dirty looks. Nani Mar certainly was like, wait a minute. I know you, and you shouldn't be wearing that. But I want to say on this broadcast, if you are a player that feels like another school has a better look, an opportunity for you to get on their court and make something happen for yourself, you please, please, please go out and do that. Do that.
You've got to go where you as a player will have the best development.
You have
that
to.
may or may not be the best time. That may or may not be the best record, but you need the best development for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Beautiful shot by Legree. South Shore goes up by 3. 44-35, still Lincoln's ball. So here's Mackay. So there's a mismatch on Ethan right now. Big time mismatch. I was wondering if they were going to take advantage of it. They're going to call that on number 1, and that's what that looks like. When you have a mismatch, either you can shoot over the head, overpower your opponent, or show their aggression on defense, and that's exactly what he did. Number 1 was pushing off on Ethan. He got the ball. He flopped a bit, showed that he was, number 1 was overly aggressive, and we got a foul. Put them in foul trouble fourth quarter, and we're at the line all the time.
Fouls reset at the quarters, so that's 1 team foul counted towards the bonus.
Mackay got pushed, saw that, no call.
It's a change. In earlier seasons, years ago, it used to reset at the half for the boys. So you would be at the line in the bonus by beginning of the fourth quarter.
No shot. I'm glad for that rule change. No shot by Ethan. We're back to South Shore way. Here's number 11. Christian saw the cookie jar for a second there. No steal, though. Here's number 1 on Mackay. Beautiful play. No shot. He's going to call a foul on Mackay. That's 1-1 for team fouls. A very, very important stat here in the fourth quarter. And they called on Ethan. So not bad. Like the way he played that. He played big. Threw some physicality underneath Ethan's rib. Spun off of it. Nice move. That's post up for you. Nice shot. 44-38, Abraham Lincoln. Kai to Denzel. Back to Christian. Wasn't enough white jerseys to make that play develop into anything. Mackay. Whoa! On 3 defenders that were taller than him, too.
I like that play development, though. We talked about the Lincoln pace. They slowed it down. They looked for their opening. They made it happen.
Way to go up top, number 21. Starting to open up in this quarter. Mackay on the drive, he pops.
Doesn't drop.
Yeah, but it looked good. Here's Mackay, rather on defense, number 1, Street. No call there. I thought he got fouled a little bit. Ethan, Denzel all alone. No good. I would have went for the 2. We have to continue to protect this lead. You don't just shoot a 3 because it feels good. Protect your lead.
Yeah, you can't afford to be giving up the ball and giving South Shore another opportunity because they will make you pay.
They sure will. And now here's an opportunity for Lincoln to make them pay. Here's Denzel on the inbound to Christian. Christian bringing it down, surveying. Gives it to Ethan. Ooh, Ethan tried to bang that bad boy. Oh, big defensive block by Denzel. Love that. Air ball by South Shore. We take advantage of it. Here's Christian to Jerry to Denzel back in that corner. Nothing. That's 2 in that corner that doesn't drop. Pushed out by 11.
We have got to get in that paint and make some short-range jumpers.
We definitely do. We definitely do. I wanted to see Ethan give up on that 3 in the corner, step in, shoot the rock.
We came into this quarter up 12. That is already down to 6.
And we're having a better run and more possessions.
But we are not finishing. You've got to go back to your high percentage shots, get some layups, get some easy jumpers.
You got to. You got to.
Don't rely on the threes. Move them around, penetrate the paint, and get it in.
That's all right. Ethan went for a clout shot going for that dunk. It would have been nice, but it wasn't necessary. What we needed was a nice, easy 2. Right?
Exactly.
Shout out to alumni. My boy Jamal's down there. I used to call Jamal Lincoln's mayor.
Jamal Edwards is
here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at him. So if I can get him to give me some eye contact, I'll certainly give him a wave. Jamal! There he goes. Yeah, we're big fans of Jamal. So glad to see him graduate. Certainly wish him the absolute best in his adult life. Good kid. Most of the time.
Yeah, he was all right.
Most of the time.
I think his mother was an SSA.
Yes.
And when we live streamed one of the games from for the championships, she was working there. She was like, "Hey, you're the guys from Lincoln."
Oh, very cool. Shout out to you, Miss Edwards. Yeah, Christian. There you go.
Yeah, way not to give it up.
There you go. You fight for that. You fight for every second of that. And you call the timeout. Smart guy. Smart guy. What do I got in the replay bank here? Of course, Ethan.
I was afraid it was going to be that dunk attempt. I was like, oh, no, you didn't replay that.
No. So, like I said, if at the half we were up by 9, if you're on your couch, celebrating a win, no. Sit down, Mr. Barton. Yeah. We ain't there yet. Shout out to you, buddy. 6-point game here. Palms are sweaty. We're back in the thick of it. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in this final quarter of basketball. Coach Dean still in the building, giving out pounds, enjoying basketball. So here we go. Mackay on the inbound. Lincoln's possession. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left in this quarter. One team foul on Lincoln, 2 team fouls on South Shore. He didn't get the ball out in time. South Shore's ball. Shot clock reset to 35. LeGray. Mackay on heavy defense. That's the kind of defense I wanted to see JV playing. I think Christian is playing up a little too high. There, look at Makai. Look at Makai. He could smell the products in that guy's hair. Great defense there. Create some separation. 11 on the rebound. The crowd's going crazy. They thought they saw a push. Here's Makai. Ooh, layup doesn't drop. Broken up. Christian foul clearly on number 11. That's going to be three team fouls. A lot of conversation. Number 11 is going to check out. Number 23 is going to check back in. Number 11 was assigned to Ethan. I would credit Ethan's mild game to number 11's defense. So now that he is off the court here in this fourth quarter, let's see if Ethan gets to really wake up and get back to his pace. Let's see what effect number 11 had on the defensive and offensive scheme of South Shore. Denzel couldn't put that back. And South Shore not communicating well with each other. Are we looking at a South Shore breakdown here with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this entire game? Makai taking care of the clock. Gives it to Ethan. Ethan has an opportunity to score over a shorter defender. 24 steps up. Ethan breezes past him for an amazing layup. We're up by 6. Nice little dump into 24. Makai to Ethan.
Did he draw the foul on that?
Is that a charge? Yeah, he got the charge. He got the charge. Nice way to shift your feet over. I think Ethan should have gave that one up. They're starting to get accustomed to that streaking layup that Ethan likes to do. Oh, that was a big miss. Makai wrestles it away, and it's going to be South Shore's ball.
With authority.
With authority. That's a Janiyah rebound.
Yeah.
All of those are now Janiyah rebounds. All right, 4 points.
I just want to remind our viewers at home that when these two teams played the first time in the season, it ended with a buzzer beater, and it was a 1-point game. Not saying history's going to repeat itself.
I will say this.
But we are a minute away with a 4-point difference right now.
With a 4-point difference right now. All Abraham Lincoln has to do. Now, in that South Shore game, they were up, and we caught up and then hit that buzzer beater. We are up.
If I'm not going to say what if.
Exactly.
Well, we know how that. Everyone knows math.
Yes.
Can add.
If sports had karma, we are in a karmatic cycle right now. Right?
However, in the third quarter, Lincoln took this.
That's right. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I think I got a replay on deck. Let me see while we wait.
May still be. That last layup.
That was that last layup. Oh, and that was Makai on 3 defenders.
But notice how long ago in the game that was, and that was only 2 scores ago for the Rail Splitters. They have slowed down this fourth quarter on their actual scoring capability.
Yeah.
And that's why South Shore is now only 4 points down and not the 12 this quarter started with.
Talk that, Andres. He's the man with the plan. He can see the stats. He knows what's going on, and the numbers don't lie.
I taught math.
There you go.
There's a lot of numbers in this brain right now.
Gotcha. So here's LaGreen. Marbury family on their feet. 54 seconds. Reach and foul called on Ethan. We're 3-3 in the team fouls. We cannot foul right now. Coach Mato screaming, what are we doing? Yes, high pressure defense. High pressure defense. Number 1, losing that dribble. That was tough. 3-point shot, no good. Denzel. Oh, great defense. And Ethan had no choice. He had no choice, right? Denzel missed the rebound. South Shore had a second chance. They were going up top. Ethan had to foul that guy. That was an easy dunk, and this was a 2-point game. Now we're praying for bad foul shooting.
34 seconds on the clock. If he sinks his second shot, Lincoln's got the ball and can just try to hold it. They'll have to watch out for the fouls coming and play some keep away.
He hit that one. If I'm them, I take a risk. I shoot this foul shot nice and hard.
Miss it and go for your rebound.
And let it send
to
right
pull
back
another
to me.
2.
Absolutely. I throw that ball hard, boomerang it right back at me. As tall as 24 is, he's got a chance. All right.
And South Shore is within 2.
They are within 2.
That'll be a very smart timeout.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another nail-biting game.
All you young students out there thinking about playing basketball, just play keep away.
Just play keep away. That's it.
There is a fundamental skill to being able to play keep away in a 5-on-5 game.
That's right.
So the other team can't foul you.
I remember we called it monkey in the middle. Okay? Keep the monkey from touching the ball. That's all you got to do. I believe there are some around the school announcements. There's a Chipotle fundraiser coming up on Saturday, Friday.
I don't know what day that is. Yeah,
I think it's Saturday.
There's a PTA Chipotle fundraiser.
Yep.
Coming.
For what it's worth, it's going to be during the girls' brunch game, I gather.
That's right. Yeah, so it should be Saturday the 1st.
Yep.
I think it'll happen right after because Chipotle won't be open yet.
Yep. So there you go.
Come watch our girls on Saturday for their senior day, and then head on over to Chipotle.
Grab you some food
after the game.
That's right. And it's on the PTA, so there you go.
There we go. Details thanks to Sally, our switcher.
Sally B in the place to be. She's my fave.
25% of the proceeds will be donated back to Lincoln. That's happening from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Chipotle on Kings Highway in Brooklyn.
Mackay to Christian. And of course they foul him. Of course. And South Shore is like, guy, no foul. We're not supposed to be fouling. So South Shore, I watched number 23 say no fouls. So I want to see what South Shore's scheme is here. Timeout call. Woo! Every whistle.
I was about to, did we already take too long to inbound?
Already? I was going to throw your stream deck at him. You hate us, ref.
Don't throw the equipment. Don't throw the equipment. Throw that chair.
I hear that. Throw that chair.
Take the chair, but not the equipment.
So that's how it feels. That's the energy here. We are down to nail biting. I'm watching Nani stomp over here right now because I'm sure she's got something that she wants to say. Okay, so South Shore heading back on the floor. We have not seen Damien all game. I noticed. Hope he's okay. Hope he's not injured. Johnny Contact checking in during this pivotal. Now that's the guy who can hold the ball for you. Woo! That's the guy. Oh! That was a big mistake on Christian. Big mistake on Christian. But let's see what we do here. 19 seconds. Let's go, Makai. Let's go, Makai. Let's go, Makai.
I wouldn't let that ball come above his waist.
That kid's strong.
This ball is down.
That kid's strong. And it became a jump ball, and it's Lincoln's possession. Wow.
No foul called.
Wow.
All ball, and Makai just held it down.
Rip that bad boy. So here's Christian with it to Jerry. And foul called. That puts them. We are shooting. We're shooting foul shots. Shooting 2.
Step to the line for 2. 7.4 on the game clock.
These 2 shots, nail in the coffin. Nail in the coffin. All we got to do.
Jerry could put it out of reach.
I'm telling you. All we got to do, hit these 2, and then do not foul. They have to shoot a 3. They have to. Do not foul them. Good shot. Good shot. Mr. Barton, buddy, I hear you, buddy. I hear you, buddy. All the rest of our Lincolnite staff members who are watching this game, put your feelers out. Put your feelers out. Come on, Jerry. Ooh, 1 miss down. Do not foul. Do not foul. It's up. And that is the game. Abraham Lincoln over South Shore by 3 points. Yeah. Mr. Andrews, I'm out of here. I'm going to say my goodbyes, and I'm out. This one. Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. What a fantastic game. Thank you to the Rail Splitters and, of course, all the coaching staff. Thank you to the wonderful crew for helping me out on this Tuesday where we didn't have traditional classes. Of course, we have one more set of home games coming up for both the boys and the girls. The boys will play their final home game of the season against Curtis on Thursday, 2 days from now. And then on Saturday, the girls will finish out their home stretch against Madison. I'm Peter Andrus. Thanks for watching. And as always, thank you to my wonderful wife for supporting my media habits. We will see you next time.